let me take stock and go ahead and just say that I don't actually have what I think I have in my hands. And Sean, if you want to speak to that, I know we talk about it a lot, and we interviewed some high level podcast guests earlier today. They were special people, really really impressed. Can't wait for those episodes to come out. But you asked the question, and they said you can't speed it up. You have to be there at the right time for them. And I think that's the answer, but there's more to it. We're going to dig into that today. But what do you say to that?
Yeah. So when I think of somebody like listening to this right now, it's like, oh, why do we listen to podcasts? Why do we read books? Why do we go to workshops? Why do we go to training? And a lot of times we listen to these things or go to these things because we think we're going to obtain something to filter it in their own life. But then we end up getting this.
Yeah.
Right. We end up getting this. And so myself included, and over the years, I realized I'm like, man, wherever it is in that journey of business ownership, entrepreneurship, you're like, oh, I want more sales, or I want more marketing, or I want more flexibility. I want to learn how to delegate. There's so many different things, skill sets that come with business ownership and entrepreneurship that it can be super overwhelming. So as a business owner and entrepreneur, you tend to focus on things that are going to bring in money, and typically retaining those customers and then providing the product or service in the meantime and figuring it out as you go. Right. And then learning by podcasts like this, books, workshops, training when you have time to pick your head up. And I'm a big believer, and I've shared this on other episodes, and like you said, with guests as well, to a surface level,